if you got a dollar or just a lousy dime, you know that I got rhythm that could suit your budget fine.
Hi, this is Patrick with Trusty Huckster Mercantile. Welcome to my channel. In October, I will be celebrating the first anniversary of my resale business. I officially opened my Etsy store on October 6th and had my first sale 1 week later. Shortly thereafter, I started a YouTube channel. As I started building up my business and building up my channel, admittedly I wasn't really sure the best way to go about it. I really like to create videos that I like to see, so I did some research videos, did a little bit of haul videos, tried to mix things up a little bit, and admittedly it was a somewhat slow and arduous growth from a handful of viewers until it started to take off. Really didn't start taking off until the pandemic, and that also happened to be the time that I pretty much doubled down in both my resale business and in building my YouTube presence. And one of the ways that I did that was exploring challenges and collaborations that were posted within the vintage community. And the first one that I participated in was posted by George, the Antique Nomad, where he requested a video for Show Off Your Bunker Challenge. That was shortly after the pandemic, when we first thought we were only going to be locked into our homes for a couple of weeks. And that video remains my most viewed video. Shortly thereafter, I discovered My Blessed Nest and Ginger Chick Rehabs doing their collaboration on thrifting videos, so I participated in that. And then most recently, I participated in Nicole at Nesting Haven's Thriftmas in July. All of those were really fun experiences, and it was something that I enjoyed doing because it gave a focus to the content that I was putting out. But more importantly, it let me find other like-minded YouTubers that many of them I started following, and many I now consider actually good personal friends. So in order to celebrate my first anniversary, I've decided to issue my first challenge. And that is actually going to be the theme, Vintage Firsts. So on October 1st, I will be making a playlist active, which will contain the videos that you create highlighting your vintage firsts. You can define that any way you'd like. In general, the concept that I have is that you would be talking about, if you're a collector, maybe the first item that you purchased within a specific collection or how your collection began. If you're a reseller, maybe the first item that you purchased to resell or the first item that you did sell. If you're a YouTube creator, maybe it's the first YouTube that you put out. You can define it however you like, but remember, keep it clean. This is a family channel. We don't have to get into a certain type of first that probably none of us really want to hear about anyway. So if you post your vintage firsts, the playlist will become active on October 1st at noon Central, so 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I will be posting the instructions of how to list your video in that playlist in the notes of this video. But if you have any questions or have any problems, don't hesitate to reach out to me in the comments here or via email at trustyhuckstermercantile@gmail.com. I really hope a lot of people participate in this and we get a nice variety of videos, and that you too will be able to find other channels and other video YouTube creators that you find interesting that you'll want to follow. And hopefully there'll be some other people that find you interesting and they'll start following you. So remember, October 1st becomes the active playlist, so you have 1 month to create your video on vintage firsts. So I really appreciate you giving me your time, really appreciate you giving me consideration into creating that video, and appreciate you putting your trust in Trusty Huckster. Bye-bye.
Well, show me a sign if you're wishing me to stay. Otherwise, I say goodbye, finish out the day. And that sunrise in the morning and you got nothing to say. Oh, that's when I'll be headed on my way. Hey, hey, I hope I can abide by your area codes, and I'm bound to wander down that endless road. Give me a good deal on something I can use. Make me an offer that I just can't refuse. When that sunrise in the morning and there's nothing there to do. probably be the last time I see you. Woo-hoo, I-ho, I can't abide by your area code, and I'm bound to wander down that endless road. Well, if I had a dime for every time I felt this way, you know I'd have $1 million and a couple bucks in change. Sure was nice to know you. Oh, maybe I'll catch you on the New York train. Or maybe I'll never see your face again.